Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Jimmy Jam Oracle, and today we're going to be reading the fortune of Candy, or Hungry Fatchick. I believe she is a part of Girl World as well, and it's time I think I start branching out. I don't know much about Candy, which is why I was kind of hesitant to do a reading for her, but I think maybe that's a good thing that I don't know much about her. Then it'll really test my skills. Okay. Well, I probably thank the spirits for joining us today. And I thank you for joining me today. And let's ask, spirits, is there anything you would like to say or indicate towards Candace, Hungry Fatchick? Anything at all? Just a general little read. Got my handy dandy guidebook to help me, and we have the Queen of Rods. Oops, I went right by it. Okay, it says the Sunshine Lady brings the light and love to people around her. Says this hostess is a tireless worker for charity. It also says she charms and soothes the savage beast. I do know people tend to like Candy more than they do Amber and Chantal. Like it seems like they're a little bit less critical of her. A lot of people seem to think she's very sweet. It does say she likes to bring light and love to the people around her. I know she does talk about having kind of a shady past, but it seems like, or at least it seems like what I've seen of her, she's kind of left that behind. I just see a lot of positivity, at least a lot more positivity than you would in Chantal, Foodie Booty, and Amber's channels. So this might be a good indicator for her again. Like I said, I don't know too much about her. Flip the next card, see what we get. We have Judgment. Right side up. Oops. There we go. Says an angel sounds a trumpet. Suggestive of final judgment. This is a card of transformation. A fresh start is possible. Is it time to forgive and forget, or perhaps do some soul searching? A promotion may be in the works. Alright, so like I just said about the forgive and forget. Again, I know Candy's had some dealings in her past. I know there's issues like with her children, which I'm not gonna get into that. But it does say transformation. So perhaps it is an indicator towards this card. Like perhaps she did transform her, she's different than she was in the past. And it says forgive and forget. Or perhaps do some soul searching. Maybe that's what she's currently doing now. I know in the past, when I had looked her up, she was doing carnivore, and then she stopped doing carnivore. But I think she's doing something else right now, although I'm not sure what it is. But maybe that's the transformation we are going to look forward to. Maybe, I don't know. Let's flip the last card. We have the Four of Rods. It is reversed, and it says a flaw mars an otherwise perfect arrangement. The results fall short of expectations. Okay, so it seems like the forgive and forget, and or maybe the transformation part, like I indicated towards weight loss or just like health in general. It seems like it's going to come short. Like it's not going to happen for. This seems to be a popular card to get with the girls. Ironically, Judgment too, really. Let's ask for clarity about this card. Let's ask spirits. What outcome does Hungry Fatchick, Candy. What is her outcome like in association with this card? Alright, let's flip the first one. You have the Page of Rods. I don't need to look this one up. It's good news. Good news is on the way. Which is awesome. Again, but it could also go into like the transformation part where I said like, okay, maybe she'll lose a little bit of weight. Maybe that's the good news that's coming. Or I know she tends to, she gets sick. She gets sick a lot with like infections and stuff. Maybe good news is that, she's doing fine. She's doing a lot better. I don't know. But there is some sort of good news that's coming along the way. And then we have the Page of Swords. Is reversed. It says powers stronger than yours are at work. It's difficult to stay one step ahead of the situation. An imposter is found out. Huh. It says powers are stronger than yours at work. Maybe it's fate. Maybe it's illness. But definitely powers are, because again it's directly under this card. And again, this is the, shortcomings, like things don't go as planned card. And I would assume this is about her health now because of the power stronger than yours. And the things that you can't really control too much is like illness. And, well, to a degree, you can control those things, but like you can't really anticipate like your body's reaction to being exposed to certain like germs or viruses and stuff like that. That's what I think that card's indicate, but let's see if this card will give us any clarification. We have the Six of Pentacles. It's right side up. It says this man holds out some coins to the poor. This is the card of the philanthropist. Generosity will be rewarded and loans will be repaid. I wonder if she has debt. Or perhaps she owes someone something. I don't know, but it seems like that's going to, whatever debt. And it doesn't have to be like a physical, even though it mentions coins, it doesn't have to be like a physical debt. It could be like a spiritual one. Or even like an emotional one. Perhaps a debt to her children, because like I said, I know she's had a shady past with that. Maybe she writes things with them, or perhaps it is like a physical, like monetary debt that she takes care of, because she's in and out of the hospital, and I don't know how she takes care of that. I know, again, what I have known about her, she does talk about having to keep eating on camera just to pay her bills. And maybe that's what it's indicating. Like, perhaps this is the setback. The things don't go according to plan, things beyond our control. Perhaps it's a financial control that mukbang has for her. So maybe that's why things don't work out, is because she still has to eat on camera to pay her debts. Because I'm pretty sure I watched a video where she was talking about that, about how she had to go back into it, and she had to do it with unhealthy food because it gets her the most views. So let's ask one more good read about Candy. Let's say, okay, what's Candace's outcome concerning her health? Is she going to get on top of this weight? Is she going to pull through? Or is she going to let it sink her, pretty much? Kill her. Oh, I'm not supposed to say the K word. Sorry. Unalive her. We have the King of Rods. He is reversed. Your extreme views prevent you from yielding to the opinions of others. I don't know how opinionated she is. But I do know people on the internet do have opinions. Everyone has their own opinion when it comes to weight management and health. And perhaps it's Candy kind of like putting her foot down about listening to strangers on the internet concerning that. Which needs to be a page out of Chantal's book. because she's always like watching TikTok and getting advice from that, and it's like, whatever, man. That we have the world. Let's see, what number is that? That is 21. There we go. The card represents the completions of life cycle and mystical unity with the cosmos. The power of transcendence is within reach, can attain worldly success and liberation through spiritual rebirth. It does say completion of life cycle. And I know I've gotten this card before when dealing with Chantel and Amber. I've always used it to represent the cycle that they're in. So because you see like the little circular. And the card itself talks about cycles. So it says a completion of a cycle. Perhaps Candy is just, she's kind of like Chantal and Amber in that way, where she diets and then she goes back. She diets and then she goes back. You know, again, loop back around to where she started. So this could be an indication that she's going to be still in her cycle. As for the relation to the King of Rods, it does say it prevents you from yielding to the opinions of others. Perhaps that's one of the opinions, is that, oh, she needs to break out of her cycle. And it's something that she's not listening to. But let's look at the last card, get some clarity. We have the King of Swords. Oh, we have two kings. There we go. Says, primed for action. His weapon is ready as he pauses to weigh the situation. He is highly analytical, often pursuing a career in law or publishing. His leadership is unquestioned. That is, says, primed for action as he pauses to weigh the situation. Leadership is unquestioned. That is a strange read. I'm going to ask for clarification on that real quick. Spirits, what does this card represent for Candace? What are you trying to tell me? Let's see, get some clarification. And we have the Three of Pentacles. There we go. He's reversed. It says sloppy worker, inattention to detail. You can do better. So you can do better. I wonder if that indicates towards her health, about, you know, her eating well. That is flipped, so you get some more. Ooh, we have the Fool is reversed. It's the first card. Here we go. It says energy is at a low ebb. You are unable to make a balanced decision or to move forward. All right, and that can tie into the cycle card. Because if you're stuck in this cycle, you can't move forward. You're just stuck. This card right here, we have the Four of Pentacles. Interesting that we have the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles next to each other. Don't ask me what it means. I have no idea. I just think it's interesting. He can't move because he's he's holding on with his feet. This card is a hint to loosen your grip on material things in order to help restore the flow of creativity and energy. Okay, so this is exactly what I was saying about her. She has a financial hold, her obesity has like a financial hold over her, to where she has to keep eating on camera, keep eating all these unhealthy things to make that coin. So it's saying that unless she learns to let go, she will be stuck in this cycle. So as for the King of Swords, which I lost the page. It says highly. Okay, well, it does say primed for action, but he pauses to weigh the situation. Maybe what they're saying is she has what it takes. She knows what to do. The problem is the money. She needs to let go of the money and focus on what she needs to do and break out of the cycle. I honestly think that's what they're indicating towards, which is, it's good advice. What can I say? Spirits know what they're talking about. That was a good read. All right, we thank the spirits for helping us out today, and I thank you for joining me. And real quick, I'd like to do an intuition pull, a card just for you, just for joining me today. So what do we have? I'm going to pull, no, this one feels good. Oh, it's the world. We just had that one in our hands, which might mean I'm a terrible shuffler. I notice that a lot. I'll get the same cards. I don't know if that's because I'm getting a really good and by really strong, like good energy, or weak shuffling skills. But this one's reverses. Success may be delayed. You are not quite there yet. Time to filter out imperfections and refine your vision. Okay, so it's not saying no. It's just saying, just look it over. Edit your decision. Proofread it. All right, thank you for joining me. And again, we thank the spirits, and I hope you have a great day.